How do I get leads in real estate? That's got to be one of the most popular questions I'm asked all the time. So I've put together a small list of 5 different ways that you could start to generate leads right now, today, even if it's your first week or first month in the real estate sales, or if you've been in the business for many years. So number 1, the easiest way to get leads is to make a list of everybody that you know. It's not very complicated. I mean, you could buy a fancy CRM system, a system that keeps track of all of your contacts, but really it's as easy as just writing down names on a piece of paper. We've talked about this before. It's really not complicated. Just write down, your Uncle Frank, and then write down his address and his phone number. And then if you think it's somebody that would want to support you in your business, if it's somebody that would like to send you business down the road or is in the least bit interested in what you're doing, you need to put them on that list. Now, I'm going to recommend that you put people that you want to work with on that list, right? You don't want to have anybody that you think might zap your energy, or people that you really wouldn't want to deal with. And you know the people I'm talking about. You want to have the good people, the people that you want to work with on that list. And what do you do with that list? Well, you just bring value to those people. You are now a real estate agent, or you've been for many years, and you have knowledge about the market. You have knowledge about what's been selling on that person's street. Something of value could be as easy as looking up the address for, let's say, your contact, Frank, on the list, and saying, 123 Main Street, that's where he lives. Well, a property just sold on Main Street a few weeks ago. You print off the MLS feature sheet, you write down, the house was listed for $499, and it ended up selling for $550. Just write something to Frank, say, hey, isn't it interesting what the real estate prices have done in your area? Send it off in the mail. I'm sure he's going to appreciate it a lot. And who knows, a few months down the road, a few weeks down the road, you might get a weird call. It's Frank's neighbor saying, hey, you sent a copy to my neighbor that property sold on our street for this much, and I'm interested in selling myself. Stuff like that happens, and don't be too surprised if you start putting this tactic into play, that stuff like that could happen to you also. Number 2, use social media. I know a lot of agents are using it too much, but I know a lot more agents that aren't using it at all. They want to be secret agents of some kind. They want to, hide it from the people on their social media that they're selling real estate. Use it. Use it wisely. Don't become annoying. Don't be asking people for, leads or for business on there. But use the same approach that you did in approach number 1. Deliver value to the people that are following you on your social accounts. And, be real. Still talk about what you do on your day-to-day. And then once in a while, maybe post something about an interesting event in the real estate market. Maybe rates are interesting to you. If rates are super low right now. So that's something interesting that the people would like to know about on your social accounts. Stuff like that is super valuable, and I'd recommend maybe posting about this stuff maybe twice a week. I know a lot of social media gurus out there talk about posting 4 times per day. I know Gary Vee talks about that. For me, it sounds like too much, right? You can post 4 times a day, but don't always talk about real estate. You're gonna alienate some of the real connections that you have on there, all right? Number 3, open houses. I mean, it's not a super sexy way to go about generating business, but they work. If you go about it the right way, you could make connections with the right people. And there's different levels to hosting open houses. If, let's say you don't have a listing right now, right? You're new in the industry, you don't have any listings. There's certainly an agent in your office that has a listing that would be interested in having an open house. So go ask around your office, go see the agents there and say, hey, does your listing need an open house? If he says no, just go to the next agent, you'll find one in no time. And successful open houses, they've got different levels to them, like I said. And a lot of agents that I've seen have success with these. They'll book the open house for, let's say, Sunday 2 to 4, and they'll head out the Thursday before that Sunday, and they'll go door knock on 15 properties around that open house. They'll invite the neighbors to come and join them. I used to do a 1:30 to 2 just for neighbors. So I would knock on the doors around and I would say, hey, I'm gonna host this open house from 2 to 4, but from 1:30 to 2, I'm opening the doors to all the neighbors. I'm sure you're curious what our property's selling for in your area and what this house, has to offer compared to yours. So if you're interested, come swing by. And then you'll meet new people, and then you can add them to that list of people that you know that we talked about on the first way to generate leads. So you can see how this might grow your business. It's like a snowball rolling down a mountain. It's just gonna pick up steam, and it's gonna allow you to become a better and more efficient lead generator. Open houses are a great way to meet more people and potentially sell that house. It has happened to me before, and it could happen to you. Number 4, talk with busier agents. Talk with agents in your office that are swamped, that have too many leads on the go. And myself, as an agent that's been in the business for 15 years, I now hand off business to other agents, not because it's not good business, just because I have an aim to do 36 transactions every single year. And once I'm hitting that target, I really don't want to take on many more clients. So I have been referring actively to junior agents in my office, agents that are looking for more business. So go out there, go talk with realtors in your office that are super busy. Yes, they will charge you a referral fee. Most times it's going to be 25%. If it's really a done deal or a slam dunk, they might charge you more. But who cares? It's one more people that you could add to your list from number 1, grow the business, right? And it's going to be extra income if you're trying to make more business. So it's a great way to generate business as a new agent, is just talk to busier agents in your office. And number 5, make connections with other industries. We've talked about this tactic before on our channel, on this channel. It's called building your A team. You're gonna need a good mortgage broker. You're gonna need a good inspector. You're gonna need good videographers and photographers. And go make connections in other industries. Go talk with those other professionals. And once you know a good mortgage broker, and you know a good lawyer, and you know a good accountant, and you know a good plumber and a good electrician, as you go about your day, just real estate sales, your personal life, you'll start hearing people say, oh, I need a good electrician. Oh, well, hold on a second, I know a good electrician. And then be the hub for all of those professions. Be the hub for anything that's related to real estate sales, real estate investment, property management, stuff like that. And in no time, you'll find that those other businesses will start to refer business back to you. You're building your own business network. And stuff like that is super powerful. And you'd be surprised how often people call me now to say, hey, Marty, do you know a good guy that installs wells? Or do you know a good guy that can help me with my plumbing? Or do you know a good stager or a home decorator, right? So stuff like that is super valuable. So let's go over the list again. We've got make a list of everybody that you know, bring them value, use your social media, don't be a secret agent, host open houses and make the best of it. There's different levels to open houses, remember that. Number 4, talk with other busier agents in your office that might have an overflow of business. Sounds, very appealing, but it does happen. There are busier agents that need help. Number 5, make connections with other industry and become the hub for everybody's real estate needs. So there you have it. That's my list of 5 ways that you can generate business or leads in real estate. And as always, I hope that you guys enjoy these videos. I hope that you're enjoying the content that we're putting out here. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button. If you have any cool ways that you've been generating business, leave it in the comment section below. If you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and also click on that bell for more notifications, and I'll see you next week.